What's up? What's up? What's up? We are here. We are here. Let's see. I'm gonna let y'all know to all of the bums, we ain't playing no music tonight. No sugarcoating nothing tonight. Hold on.
Hater.
Ah, I think we're both on the same page. If I might be on a worse page than you right now, but
Why?
I I don't know. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. But what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Lucrative Love Experience. I'm Magneto 7. This is
Unapologetically K.
a so normally we try to play some music, right? But again, we're trying to make sure that we bring you a dope show. We don't want to just bring y'all a lame little sit down like all of the rest of these bums are doing right now. Everybody else is a bum. Let's just call it spade a spade. Everybody else is a bum. All right,
You
I
can't
said
call
it.
everybody a bum. Then
Okay,
everybody's
what
not a bum though.
in what book? What everybody in my book is a bum. Hold up, we gotta shout some folk out. What's up, Mitch the God? I am Black Dynamite. What up, Dynamite? I'm going. Yo, we gotta figure out this name, dog. Like you gonna have to separate the words, something, put an underscore, something. But anyway, Meta Man, what up? Leno Banks, what up? He said, "Talk that talk, sir." No, I'm not trying to talk my talk. So this is my thing. This is my thing, and I'm not trying to overshadow K tonight. Guess what? I go back and watch this game tape. These podcasts, this is game tape. I go back and watch it, say, okay, you need to fix
Hmm.
this, you need to fix it. Your head look big as hell, dog. I'm like, all right, yeah, your head look big as hell. So I'm trying to fix things about myself, those impurities,
Hmm.
imperfections.
A little sprinkle, sprinkle.
Black a diamond, black a dime, black a diamond. Okay. I'm,
Or-
are you on Instagram right now? Okay, you're not on Instagram right now, are
I'm
you?
not on Instagram right now, so that's saving me.
Okay, it is saving you. So this is my thing. Um, I'm not supposed to be saying certain things. Kay has already gotten
Hmm.
on me about
I
this,
have. I have.
but we gonna talk. We gotta
Of
talk.
course we are. Of course.
Um, you're in the state of
North Carolina.
okay. Let's go. And based off of North Carolina right now, if Black said he's shaking my head, my bad, dog. I love you, big dog. But no, so right now, and I have the election up. I'm sorry. This is election night. This is election
Hmm.
night.
It
How can I
is.
bypass? And see, this is what I learned too. Something I thought about while I was in the middle of my work day. I was
Okay.
like, yo, I'm looking forward to partying tonight. I'm looking forward to the conversations because I got a lot of ish to get out. But anyway, I'm not gonna overshadow you. How was your weekend?
My weekend was lovely. Thank you for asking.
Okay, what did you do?
I, ha- I had a
Any?
nice, I celebrated my birthday.
I forgot. I forgot. Yes, she turned 25 again for the third time. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes.
But did you? What all did you do?
I honestly didn't do anything crazy. I ate and I supported my kids, and that's about it.
That sounds fun.
Very low key.
Do does birthdays lose like the vibe the older we get? Like
N-
the
no,
celebratory.
it no, it just depends on the company that you have at that moment that's supposed to help you with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I'm just kind of I don't know. I think the older I get, the more I am. I look forward to just quiet time. Just
Spa
quiet.
time. Like I am looking forward to booking a spa experience. That is what I look forward to, them little things.
Okay. So I don't think I've ever played this game. So in a perfect, what up, Reggie? What up? What up? In a perfect birthday world,
Hmm.
like from that morning to the evening, or would you be a whole month worth of celebration type of person? I I would be that. I ain't gonna front. I would be that.
I want to be that. I want to be a whole month type of celebration. And it doesn't even have to be big stuff the whole month. It could be like little things the whole month, but yeah, I'm trying to be like that. Whole month of celebration, a whole month of just fun.
Like
Yeah.
leaving the country fun, or like
All of
domestic.
the all of it, all of
Okay.
it. All of it rolled into one.
So I know I joke with you about the whole mountain thing. I was like, I would never go to a mountain because they got bears up there. And
And I'm
I
telling you, you would really like it. Come on. Like if I would have won that little thing, um, first of all, you guys, I always sign up for stuff that I know I'm not gonna win. Like with you know how they have the little try to win this if you add like three people and share it, da da da. I do it all the time.
you don't never
I
think you're gonna win.
not the stuff that I want. Like I be winning stuff that I don't be wanting. Like to stuff that I'm like, this place sucks. I know they suck. I know they suck. I want it. I'm like, okay, yeah, but I know they suck, so I'm not going to post it because I've already experienced this place and they suck. I'm trying to get other people to be like, oh, hey, I'm supporting this, whatever. You might
I'm,
like it. I didn't. But you
I'm
might. It might be your cup of tea. It's not mine. I'll pass.
so my only hiccup with the mountains, and Reggie said the mountains are amazing, bro. The
Yeah.
only hiccup is the idea of mountain lions, bears,
That's extreme.
snakes.
It's extreme. It's extreme.
Is it
It's
though?
extreme. It
I don't
is.
know that it is.
It's extreme. Like those are just like such small.
What's the chances of you? What's the chances of you going to a mountain because you about to go on the birthday retreat and you see a mountain lion up there? You're like, oh,
First,
dang, bro.
you
If
could see a mountain
you
lion
go down the
in your
mountain,
backyard and coyotes in your backyard right now.
I ain't never seen no coyote. Well, I have seen a coyote.
I
And
thank you. I know you telling finna tell a lie.
I ain't never seen no mountain lion though. Not in Decatur. What up, Raymond? What up? What up? We good, dog. We good. Not in Decatur. Not in Decatur.
You know why? Because it's shoot 'em up, bang bang, Decatur. I'm just kidding. No disrespect to Decatur.
Are you picking on my economic status?
First of all, your economic
Huh?
status is like up here. I'm just
No,
saying the
no.
mountain lions are scared of the sounds that other people are making that they're like, nah, dog, I'm good. I'm gonna stay over here.
I thought you were saying that since most of the people in the area has voted for Harris.
You know what? Find a corner and stand in it
I had to do it.
all night. No, no, you didn't. You could have
I
kept that
had,
one to yourself.
yeah,
Absolutely no.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Now I do want to.
No,
I
we're
do want
not
to talk
doing
to
that.
you though. I want to talk though. I want us. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a
We're
conversation.
talking.
So, what is your take on this whole election? This might get it jumping. So, tell me your whole take on the election. I'm telling you, we good. We
The
good.
electoral college is going to choose the president. So you
Thank
over
you.
here worrying about the wrong thing. I'm worried about who's going to be in the Senate, who's going to be the next judge, who's going to be the inside of the smaller things. That's what I'm concerned about. The electoral college is going to pick the president.
So, what do you think? And this is just a lot of hypotheticals, and everybody's watching this. We are going to get to the relationship stuff, but the election is currently going on, present day, right now, race to 270 right now. So, what do you think it'll take? And I am going to go there But what do you think it'll take for black women to not be biased to try to pick a black woman president, a hypothetically black woman president, and actually vote based off of policy and that stuff versus identity?
Take the identity out. Put the specs up on the board, and who would you pick? Who would you pick? If you just put the black and white up there, who would you pick
Now
based
you say
on
black
just
based off of what? Money, policy,
we're
what?
talking about policy, money, we're talking about reputation, education. We are talking about all the things that would make a good president. If you put the black and white on the board, could you take that off? Could you just remove that? I mean, it goes so much deeper, and I'm gonna roll it into lucrative love since you like to talk about ethnicity so much.
Hold
I
up.
have I
Which one?
what?
Which ethnicity? You talking about yours?
You better stop.
You are tax free. You are a tax free citizen.
You leave me alone. Anyway,
Matter of fact,
we're gonna roll. No,
matter of fact.
no. Watch your mouth, Jamie. What? Save it.
Okay,
Hold it. Bite your tongue.
great.
Bite
I'm listening.
it.
Uh,
Rolling it into lucrative love.
okay.
So many people say that they would rather have any other race but a black woman based on the fact,
I'm
based
listening. I'm
on
listening. I'm listening.
based on stereotype, based on angry black, based on oh she strong, based on oh she aggressive, based on why can't she smile more, based on just these things, right? Yes, God, to the left.
I'm
So
listening. I'm
just
listening.
based
I'm
on these
listening.
things alone,
Okay.
the black woman is already at the negative because you already coming out with all these stereotypes that most of us aren't even that. You just going off something you saw on television, which is an act and a small percentage of us. Can we get be all of those things? Absolutely. You push us to any breaking point, we're going to show you exactly who we are and we're going to stand 10 toes down on it, of course.
Okay.
But just based on that, we don't have a chance because everything else that comes along with, being a woman, a Spanish woman has the same thing, a
Okay.
Caucasian woman has the same thing, a Indian woman has the same. All these women, we all have that deep down I will cut you moment, okay? And we also have that deep down I can be soft moment. Which one are you going to give us the opportunity to be?
Uh,
You're never going to give us the opportunity to actually be ourselves. You're always going to pump to the stereotype.
so this is the thing. This is my thing, and because I love. See,
Mm-mm.
this is why. This is a good conversation. This is a good. Hold on. I'm gonna give us one of these. I'm gonna give us one. Yep, I am. I'm gonna Yep. But this is the thing. When you say be our authentic selves, right? I don't think that's possible for anybody in America. I think we're gonna always get the representative of the person in whatever setting that we're identifying with them in at the time. So like for me, for like now the thing is I kind of don't give a F. That may just be with age. Maybe with
The
age it
older,
just
I think the older you get, the more you just like, forget it. This
yeah,
is what you're getting today. The end.
yeah. So you who I am, like the producer, Magneto Seven, and the business owner, and I'm gonna be that whether I'm working for somebody or whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna be the same person regardless. And I think I'm to the point where I have learned all the different parts of me,
Hmm.
and I know how to use different parts of me. Versus black women with the. I'm sorry, I know they're gonna crush me. They're gonna crush me. But I think with a lot of black women, they feel like they have to put on the facade. And from a corporate standpoint, we love if you know. Unfortunately, is manipulation low key. Low key is manipulation. But if you know how to turn that soft on enough times, and you get Chad over there and Bradley over there to say, okay, well, what is it that you're trying to get done in the office? And you say, well, I want to do this, and I think we need to spend an extra $100,000 over here, this, and that. And you knew how to turn that feminine on, you're gonna get everything you want, just like that, just like that. You can be an ugly black woman too.
Let me tell
I
you
consider
something.
myself ugly. I consider
That
myself well,
doesn't.
not
It
ugly.
doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It should work that way. It should,
How you
but it doesn't.
break it
It
down, then?
doesn't.
Why? Tell
It
me why you
doesn't.
think it does not work that way.
Because everyone isn't able to receive or want to receive that softness. A lot of people think that is just annoying. A lot of people need the aggressiveness that you have all the time, or they will not listen to you because they do not know what that is like. They have never had that.
See what Reggie said? Who is Kamala's husband?
No one is looking at him right now.
Okay. Whew. Sweet Jesus. Save me, Lord. Mm. Take me back, dear Lord.
You need to find a corner.
Y'all remember that song? Mm. Take me back. Mm. No, honestly, yo. Honestly, and I'm trying not to say no names of nobody because I've had a few of these conversations with black
Hmm.
women specifically. And uh you want me to tell you what every last one of them, every last one.
Speak it.
I said, who you who you vote for? They asked me who you vote for.
Oh
I
no.
said I said
Ugh.
undecided. I said undecided. I said undecided. Undecided.
You just made them mad just saying undecided.
Listen though, listen. They say who you vote for? I said undecided. I said, but I do like a lot of Trump's policies, right? And they say, oh, I know when you get to their polls, you better vote for Kamala. I was like, okay, why? You know what they say? You already know what they said to me. This is gonna be the first African American black woman in office. I said, Lord Jesus, are you trying to come back to my Lord? Is this where we are? Oh, whew. Every last one, yo. Every last one. Because it is a black, it's gonna be the first black. So for me, I could see if even if they BS me and said, even if they BS me and said, well, her policies are amazing and where she stands as it relates to the genders and everybody having the right to do this, and that, I want to vote for her for that reason. Not one, not one. Because I ain't seen no black woman in office. You better be bet. Got you. You know what?
That's not
You win.
enough.
You got it.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
That's not enough. When someone's talking to you about something like that, you need numbers and facts. They can't come to you saying something like, "Oh, she's gonna be the first black woman." Oh, she said she was gonna cut taxes for the middle class. Oh, she said that she wasn't gonna cut funding for the education. She said that she wasn't gonna cut funding for the federal. This, you need facts.
Right. Give me
I don't know
something.
who they thought that they were talking to, but they clearly didn't learn. They didn't know. They didn't know. You whenever I don't care who you talking to. If you talking to a man, you need to come with some facts. You need to
But
come
so
with some
that
hardcore facts with some numbers. If you come with some numbers, you will hold his attention for like 2 extra seconds.
are you talking about me?
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about you.
I'm just
He like,
agreeing.
huh?
I'm just like, yeah, you're right. You're right. You gotta hold their attention. You talking about me?
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about you. Well, I might be able to hold another man might take that same thing, but I'm talking about you for right now. We're just hmm
I just honestly, yo, I've been disappointed in um how uninformed people have continued to be, even in 2024, with all of these podcast folk going on. We on the podcast right now.
we
Out of
are on the
all of
podcast
this,
right now. All the stuff that is going on. When I tell you, I'm not surprised. I'm not
I'm
surprised.
just, it's
It's just
just
going
irritating.
backwards. I mean, the amount of people that don't know how to read past the third grade level is something that is really big. And if you want to keep going, I mean, I know kids that have graduated and couldn't sign their name because they stopped teaching people how to learn how to write in cursive and read cursive and do a lot of different things. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. They
It's
want you to
just
be
foolish, man.
ill-informed and revert backwards to making things great again.
Listen, which part of great again we talking about though? Because I mean,
Was it great in the first place? Was it great?
you, you know what? This is a conversation that came up, and they kind of bypassed it and didn't dig into it. But it was a really good question. The question was, and it was a panel. It was a panel of just like scholars, right? And they said, well, when it comes to America, everybody's talking about how we need to fight for reparations, right?
Hmm.
But why wouldn't we try to go fight for reparations from the people that sold us in the first place over there? And I was just like, Lord,
Yeah,
they are on to something.
they are. But it goes so much further because it can go the ones here that kept it going. The ones there that started it all. And even our
Mhm.
own people and the other countries who were
Yeah,
influenced and who helped.
right.
Yeah, it should be all parties.
So everybody that's fighting for reparations, y'all think Kamala about to give y'all some reparations? It's a wrap.
Absolutely, it's not.
She's not.
Mm-mm. Absolutely,
Okay.
it's not. I mean, it's a great thought. It's a great thought. I mean, it's not. It's not.
What would reparations look like?
It should look like something that is attainable in 2024 and on. It's not going to look like what it was, a long time ago when people were supposed to give 40 acres and a mule. It needs
Okay.
to be something that is equivalent to right now. Like, I don't know, you start off and have good credit. You have universal health care for the rest of, you and your family. You're able to um get be already pre-approved for a loan of $200,000 and you have to match it. It needs to be something that can count for right now because 40 acres and a mule ain't happening if we're going to be really honest. It's not attainable if
No,
we're thinking
no,
on a scale of what's going on right now. And cutting a check is not something that is equity.
no,
If
at
I
all.
can't pass down lineage in something that is just coins. It needs to be something that I can gain equity from and pass that on so it can revert backwards to so I can recoup some of the things that were taken from my ancestors. It needs to be something that is tangible to the right now. And what's tangible to the right now ain't going to be some form of just monetary things of cash. That's not going to build nothing
You
but
see,
debt.
you see what Reggie said. It need to be all let it go.
Hey, 'cause
Okay.
we
I,
agree to disagree, Reggie.
hey, hey, man. Hey, man. Look, I just don't see. I think, and that was the conversation I had with Raheem too. He said he's gonna get on live to troll me today because he said,
All right,
"Are you
Raheem.
the reason?" He said, "Are you the reason that Georgia is struggling to get Kamala?"
Yes, he is.
So
He is.
I sent him the little emoji, the little the gift like this. Everybody should have
Yes,
voted early. They should have voted early. Everybody
I
should have
did.
voted early.
I did. I voted early. You saw it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
All right. I think that might be enough. I do want to dig in more on the politics, but there might be enough. There might
Hmm.
be.
Yeah,
I'm just
just
trying
for
to
right
understand
now.
what the point is. Like,
Yeah, it'd be nice to have fair and equal wages that we wouldn't have to fight for.
but see,
But
this
if we
okay.
had a credit score that was consistent with 800 and started that way, and we had got paid to, you know, with got approved for jobs where it wasn't, oh, this black person is coming in for a job. All these things equal up to being some sort of equity in you building something with your community. We shouldn't have any red tape anywhere when it comes to buying and selling of properties. We should already have a lot of things set up, and it should not be this hard to understand or wrap your head around it. You're focused on the wrong issues.
I do feel like there should be a little bit more balance in
Mhm.
whatever system that exists that decides you are approved for this and that, right? But the flip side of it is this.
People do start with bad credit. They start with nothing. Like, what? Where are you getting this from? Like, don't you sell houses? Like, what? You making me mad.
So, so this is the thing. This thing. So if everybody had the ability to be successful and just out here going to get it, then it wouldn't really be as like it wouldn't weigh the same. You have to have an elite. You honestly,
You're always going to have an elite section of people. I'm just saying, don't have people start off if you're already being discriminated against. Give them a,
okay.
a level playing field. You're already discriminated against. You're already going to not get the job that you want because you're going to have to be twice as smart, twice as hardworking. You're going to need to know the right people. You're going to need to have all these things stacked up with you. It's not something that's just going to come. It doesn't just come.
So do you think that still exists?
Of course, it still exists.
We have to be twice as better and all that stuff.
Of course, it still exists.
In what arena you think it
All
exists in?
of them,
Really?
really.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
No
But,
credit and bad credit are the same when you're trying to get anywhere when it comes to buying something. That's what I'm talking about.
oh, you talking about that? All
It,
right.
he popped it up in there. It's
Oh,
fine.
you talking to Reggie? Okay, okay. But so this is the thing, and this is what I've noticed, right? With me bumping my head, the foreclosures, all the repos I didn't have, all of that stuff, right? What I
Mhm.
learned was this: if you don't learn from that stuff and you just keep it going, you don't deserve it. You
It's
deserve
true.
you deserve to be a bum. Like you deserve it. So for me, when it comes to the even playing field, case in point, another example, I would be hella pissed if some rando came up here, and keep in mind, I try not to dig into this frequency because this frequency like gets me to drop down there, and I try to stay up
Mhm.
here. But right now, I'm
Mhm.
talking to the person that's right here and down. So anyway,
Mhm.
if somebody come up on the scene and they got the most middest podcast, and they say they join us called Lucrative Bikes, Lucrative Love on Bikes, right? Flip one word, that joint do 1 million immediately. I'm gonna be like, get these motherfucking bombs out the. Get, no, you. Don't, how did you get here? And then
Mhm.
I think that's what happens with a lot of our white counterparts.
Mm.
I think a lot of them be looking like you just got here. Like now, I'm not saying that that's right for them, but I'm saying I know that that's probably where a lot of them coming from when they talk about some of these politics and all stuff. So
Yeah.
for me, I have taken on the responsibility of just having a kumbaya moment and helping them understand. No, look, your daddy had you set up about
With
30
ten
years ago.
to yeah.
And what you have to understand is a lot of the times, like, and that's what I was telling them. I was like, yo, I'm the first generation to graduate from college for my family, my whole family, both sides. Well, no, not both sides, my mom's side. The first one. Your daddy and your granddaddy and all of them, I'm talking to the white counterpart, your granddaddy and them been done did this.
Yeah.
They've been buying properties. I'm the
Yeah.
first one to do a lot of stuff. So I've been trying to drill that point home or drive that point home. But even with DEI, like, I don't think everybody deserves it.
Hmm.
If you're not qualified to have certain things, if the bare minimum, do you know how to work a spreadsheet? Do you know
Listen,
how to work
that's
Word?
what I was saying. Let it be an equal playing field, okay? If you mess it up, you have to figure out how to get yourself back up there. All I'm saying is it should be even to the bottom where you started from. We shouldn't have had to start from the bottom. We should have already been able to have certain things that were attainable, like some
Okay.
basic things like places to live, not being run out of places, not having sundown towns where you have to worry about if I can go here, can my kids go here? Can I go to this grocery store? When I go to this restaurant, can I go inside the front or do I have to go to the side? I remember having to deal with that with my grandfather. I'm not that damn old. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah.
you the understanding of all of this, I shouldn't have to be scared if I see five white dudes walking down the street in my neighborhood.
You
These
feel a
are
way
all
about that?
things. Right to today, nah,
Yeah.
I'm good. I have
Okay.
19 friends that sits in
Okay.
one of my big friends. I'm good to go. Um, so no, now today, no, absolutely not. But had I before, yeah, of course. Did I have to worry about that? Yes, I did. It was the KKK a real thing that was in my town, and they would go to what my neighborhood called the Walmart and sit around in a group and go
Yeah.
terrorize people,
Yeah.
drive down the highway in the country with it being pitch black dark, and have a pickup truck full of the good old boys put their headlights on to see if they could try to run us off the road. Absolutely happened. It happened to me. I was in the car. We were coming from um, one of our trips from Charlotte.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was
I know
horrifying.
That Salisbury,
It
Lexington.
is.
Yeah.
Woo, child.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
Yeah. They there.
Absolutely not. They are all the way live. So
Yeah.
am I saying that those horrors and terrorist things, does that cause you to have some issues? Heck yeah.
Yo, what Reggie said is exactly what I was thinking. We need to get Reggie to cam up, yo. We need him to cam up.
You know he wants to.
he said he said that's how some white people feel when they walk through the hood.
Why they in the hood?
No, no. So listen though, listen. And this is the
I've
funny
seen
thing.
them walking in the hood with walking their dogs like ain't nothing going on. Like walking, picking up the poop, like in the middle
Well,
of the
that's
night, 3 o'clock in the morning. Come
you
on,
talking about
like
fresh
I feel
ginger
like
though.
they weren't fresh.
You
It
talking about
wasn't.
that fresh ginger. You talking about that fresh
Mm-hmm.
ginger. That gingery. Trying to walk
Yep,
into the Keller
that
Road.
vacation right there. That vacation.
So this is watch this. It was when I started the pod, the Mad Lucrative pod. It was a co-host named Sean J, right? White boy, and he was from I think not Dahlonega. What was his original? Forsyth, Georgia, home of the Lake Lanier. He from up there,
Mm-hmm.
right? So every time he come up, keep in mind, my joint half hood, half white, but a lot of hood. So
Mm-hmm.
at the time, we didn't have a whole lot of. It wasn't a whole lot of people that had moved to the area. Well, no, it was still decent, but my street and my cul-de-sac, it wasn't a lot of white people yet. And he pulled up in his Subaru, and my neighbors across the street, it's a toss up in the air. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, cause They smoke, and it's like the grandsons of the person that you know.
Yeah.
So they'll smoke. They might sit on their porch, but I'm up to them. I'm up to them. So they always got a head on the swivel. If anything goes down, they're calling me and saying, "What's up? Do we need to come through?" Right? So Sean pulled up in my driveway, and they were outside this particular day. So he he kind of walked down the side of the house real quick. He's like, "Hey, bro, I was just making sure I was at the right house." I said, "Yes." I said, "Don't be scared of them, dog." I was like, "They just black folk." But that was for him. That was a culture shock because he ain't
Mm.
never seen that many black folk in one area just chilling. Because up there, a lot of how they think that we are is angry and we want to fight each other
Mm-hmm.
and we shoot. I was like, that's not the vibe.
No, it's
That's not
not.
the vibe. But they don't know that if we don't have these conversations.
Right. And they only see parts of what we got going on television or on the internet,
Exactly.
and it's not a real representation of black people.
No, it's not. It's not. I means the security I want to get to some of our clips. This is
Okay.
actually supposed to be a love show. We've been talking
It's
politics.
supposed to be love.
I
It's your
started it.
fault.
It
Hmm.
is. Well, if we don't love the country, ain't gonna be no
You
love.
tried it. Go stop. Stop.
You know what I thought about too? I'm sorry. When you pod, just random. When you pod and you're a Scorpio, so you get it. Your brain just goes to other areas and
All
different
the time
conversations.
and just everywhere. And it's all connecting in your head, but you haven't said it out loud, so it's not connecting to everyone else. I
Yeah.
understand. I understand. And you're just
So
like, oh, you didn't hear that? Oh, my bad.
right. So the first thing that I thought about, and it's bad. I'm sorry. I know you probably get me for it, but everybody has been saying that Kamala's marching, her running points has been women's rights to their own bodies. If we want to kill the baby, we can just kill the baby. That's how I hear it. If I just want to smash and kill a baby, I just do what I feel like doing.
Okay, first, no, I will not let you keep going. Second, it's deeper than that
Okay,
because if,
educate me. Educate me. I'm listening.
just so you know,
Okay.
when you're pregnant, at any given point, the woman who is pregnant and she starts bleeding out.
Okay.
With her bleeding out, with the way everything is since Roe versus Wade was overturned, she can't save her. They won't save her in certain states until the fetus has no more heartbeat. But the fetus could be brain dead or not developing anymore or developing at a rate that is so intense that it is like a more of a parasite and not a child, that it can kill the mother.
Okay.
So the mothers are dying because they're not getting these pregnancies terminated, which is causing both the child and the mother to lose their lives.
Hmm.
And or it gets to a horrible point where the mother is no longer able to have any more children because she has to give birth to a stillborn child. So you're going all the way backwards to a point where it's not about us opening our legs. They're going so far as these little kids are being raped, these young teenagers are being raped or incest or all of the horrible things that you can think of. They're not giving them an opportunity to have a life. They're telling them, "Oh, you need to go have this baby from for whatever man decided that you were looking too good for them to control themselves." And they just had to pounce on top of you and have their way. This is the stuff that she is talking about because
Okay.
that's the extent of the issues that is going on. Am I saying that it is everyone? Absolutely not. But there are more of I'm not even gonna go there.
Right, I got you. I got what you're
It's
saying.
it's too much. The fact that people are basing people having abortions or D&Es is it's upsetting that you just think that you just going around, you're having sex with people and you just want to get an abortion because you don't want to have a baby. There are a lot of people who want to have kids, but they don't want to
It-
have their rapist kids. They don't want to have their uncle's kids.
So there wasn't a contingency in the law.
No, they took that away
Uh,
when they overturned Roe versus Wade.
So are
It's
so is she trying to
it's
get it back? What is
she's
because
trying to make sure, from my understanding, and I'm gonna use allegedly, okay, so it can't get pulled. She's trying to make sure that if it gets to a point where the pregnancy is unsafe for the mother, or there's a rape, or there is something wrong that matters, can be things can be taken care of early. Not wait until it's entirely too late and now you've lost both the baby and the mother, instead of terminating a pregnancy that could potentially kill one or both of the people anyway.
okay,
It has to be more science and understanding behind it, instead of just jumping to the gun and saying that, oh my gosh, there's a heartbeat, so there is a baby. There's a heartbeat, there is a fetus, there is not a baby yet. And it's fine if you don't, people don't know biology, but people don't. You only know what you want to read, and you don't read. So
so
there's
tell me
that.
this: no one reads. I'm black, black. I'm black. I'm bliggity bliggity blit black.
And there's like people need to have a better understanding of what's going on with certain legislation in their state, and a lot of places it's really unfortunate that
So this is a few things, and I guess this is gonna be the election version of the pod. That's fine. But this is one of the things I've been looking at, because you know me, I like to play both sides. Like when
Mhm.
it comes to what could this party have done differently to have a better campaign? What could they have done better to do this, whatever? And I have a few things with her campaign that I feel like she should have done.
Mhm.
And I don't know who was running the campaign for her or all that stuff, but if she would have taken more time to talk to black dudes, especially black dudes, about the economy
Mhm.
and owning the fact that we're in an effed up economy right now, owning it, because they have not owned it the whole time. That's all we doing. We out here getting it, and I'm like, girl, are you? Do you see how much canned goods is $1 now? Canned goods used to be 39 cents.
Canned goods are over $1. I don't know what store.
So, but for me, I'm just like, you can't keep saying, "Oh, we out here getting it," and not acknowledging the elephant in the room. Because I think from a male's perspective, we can respect somebody that says, "Hey, I effed up, dog." Uh, you know, what we can do this, and with this and then you want to make sure that your wives and stuff is taken care of. Roe versus Wade, we trying to get all that back together, and go vivid and go deep and explain, like you just said, like that is a better explanation than they have tried to give the whole campaign. You should have won the campaign with them.
It's just
I'm just
sitting
saying.
down and just having a basic conversation. If she came out and said that she's trying to increase, the national wages across the nation, would it be better? Yes, it would. If people could understand that, you know, the South, the cost of living is now the same, or if not almost exactly the same as New York and Maryland and California, but
Exactly.
you want people to be able to afford to live, but you don't want to pay them what they're leaving from. Like, you had a whole pension. There are no pensions here.
No, exactly.
And you want to give someone a piece of a 401k?
No,
No.
no. And then it was that part. It was that part, right? It said, well, you don't want nobody to tell you what to do with your body. You don't want nobody to tell you. But when I was on my 9 to 5,
People told you
and,
what to do with your body for them 9, 10, 11 hours every single day.
and then not only that, they said, oh,
And when to go to the bathroom, when not to go to everything was like micromanaged.
yeah. Oh, and y'all want to go back to work? Well, you got to make sure you get the shot. You got to get the vaccine. Oh, you don't get the vaccine? Oh, you got to get your nose. So you're literally telling me exactly what to do to stay in compliance, to get a
Mhm.
check, to work, to take care of the family. You're literally controlling my body. So I was just like, wait, I want to believe you, but
You want to believe them, but where for I feel like for any man, where is the representation? Where are these like blocks of facts that you have for me to see black and white? And if it's not clear in black and white, it just sounds like a lot of noise.
see,
Y'all don't like noise.
look what Reggie said. You've given a better explanation on this. That's what I'm saying. She has not addressed it from a vivid, like a real, from the standpoint where it does get to a man's emotions.
Hmm.
Because as soon as she gets offline, as soon as she gets off of talking and doing her talking points, right? The first thing a dude pop sees when he gets online is, oh, this nigga ain't ish. I don't want to see that.
Right. No, but y'all don't want to hear about nobody putting someone else down. Like it's not what this is about. And
No,
the biggest takeaway from it is it's not what it's all about. It needs to be about the bigger topic of protecting the person's body, protecting the woman. And it is really bad when you have to say protecting the woman, but who's going to do it? You got it's mostly a man's world. And if the man isn't allowed to step in and be like, okay, we need the women. We need them to be alive. We need them to help us. We need them to take care of us. All these things because we need to be able to take care of you. And if we're dead, we can't take care of you.
exactly. It's supposed to be, but even in that, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a bunch of like, sis, I love you, but it's like
But
everything you saying is not. It feels counterproductive because you're saying protect women, and I'll go there.
I
I
am
don't care
I'm
if
saying protect women, but I'm saying as a whole, protect our rights to be able to stay healthy, protect us so we can continue to care for you. And the bad part about it is, I know that there are a lot of y'all that don't get cared for like you're supposed to. That's not my fault. That's that heifer that you shouldn't have been with, and you should have been with somebody like me in the first place. But y'all overlooked us because we're nerdy and we're weird. But anyway, I said what I said.
but no. So even with that, so I'll say it. I'll say it.
Say it.
Yeah, yeah. So we want to protect women, protect women's rights and all that stuff, right? But then you also have
Hmm.
a portion in your policy
Hmm.
that says, "Oh well, what kind of woman are you?"
I was going to there next.
So it's like, wait, you just threw another variable in there.
I was going there next. But my whole the really bad part about it is that when we're talking about reproduction, I'm talking about the natural born woman.
As I, same
I'm
as I.
talking about the natural born woman and protecting the rights of the natural born woman who can carry and have a baby. If you're a natural born woman and you're not able to carry a baby, she should be able to have the health care to go with all of that so she can carry a baby, or she can seek to be able to have a child. All of this
Yes,
very
exactly.
touchy.
So for me, I'm just and this is all of the stuff that I think about when I was going to go vote, when I was trying to make the decision, right?
Hmm.
I'm just like, okay, you're saying protect women, but a part of your policy says that you want to set this amount of money aside for everybody to be able to get the change if they want to change. Okay, so we're paying for that too. Wait, so okay, where's the money coming from? Do y'all know? Because I don't know. So I'm thinking about that, and then I'm also thinking about the nucleus family, right? And it's like,
Hmm.
okay, well, if we want people to smash and not just dash, but we want them to smash, procreate, and have families populate the earth. That's actually what the Bible said. I thought the Bible said something about anyway, and we want them to do all of this stuff, but nothing in your policy has to do with that. Okay, all right. And so now that's when I feel like if she would have addressed all of that stuff as if she was an outsider looking into her own campaign,
Hmm.
addressed it like that, I think it would have been a better outcome. At least it would have felt better for the dudes. I think the women was just gonna go for whatever. They were just gonna go for it. A lot of women, not you, not you, not you. She is special. She is smart. She is.
She is going to thump you in the forehead the next time she see you.
Oh, I love that movie. Minute don't burn no pies. Minute don't burn no pies. All right, we got time for at least one of these clips because you've been sending
Okay,
some bangers. Which one you want to go to? I got the high value man pulled up. You want to do that one?
we can do that one. That one was a trip, honey.
All right, we can do that one. Everybody that's watching this thought y'all gonna get a dating show. Sorry.
I am so sorry. I was rooting for it.
I think this is more important though. This is more
Okay.
important.
He
It's,
owes me an extra pod, so y'all
I do.
heard it here. He owes me an extra one.
I do. How is he bigger than us?
He is bigger than us, and we can't hear him.
Pause. Ooh, the big man. She want to spend money with them. Nah, all right, I'm done. I'm done. I could
Yes.
dig. You know I could dig.
We gonna put you in the corner.
All right, let's see. Let's see what my boy's saying. All right.
Is okay.
Uh-oh.
She don't like you for the right reasons. Anyone
Okay. Honestly, this is a little bit problematic for me. But I'm gonna play it.
a woman is
Okay.
okay cheating. She don't like you for the right reasons. Any woman who genuinely likes you, any woman who's genuinely into you like that, women are extremely territorial. Women are way more territorial than you are. And you are a territorial species, man. Men are very territorial. Women are 50 times more territorial because they have to be, because it's not as easy for them to find what they need to survive. And so they are extra territorial. They get extra jealous. You understand what I'm saying? So any woman is okay with her resources, her emotional safety, her protection, her provision. Any woman who is okay with another woman having access to that or having a shot at that does not like you. Because by you even entertaining another woman, that means the security that you provide her, the financial security, the emotional security, the comfort, the care, the love, what that means is that's now at stake. That's now being threatened. And if she's okay with that, she don't like you. I want y'all to start actually thinking.
Okay. Hmm. Eh. I'm half and half. I'm half
Speak
and
on it.
half. You say speak on it. I
Hmm.
plan to. I plan to.
What? Why you half and half?
Because I think the contingency is if the dude ain't providing that stuff,
Hmm.
it's kind of a toss up in the air for me. It's a
Okay,
toss up.
I'm gonna say this. He's providing some of it. Whether
Okay.
he's providing all of it or not, he's providing some of it. So I don't see how it could be like that 50-50. Mind you, if I'm with somebody, I do not want you entertaining no one else because I'm taking my time to decide to want to be yoked with you. And if you giving a Susie Homemaker, Becky over here, the attention that you taking away from me that is already, you know, limited because you busy. I said, yeah, ain't nobody nobody is that busy. Okay, nobody. Even even the busiest man who has 5 jobs makes time to reply to text messages and different things. So you can make time for what you want to make time for. And if you taking time out to entertain Susie Homemaker over here to the left and having a coffee and we ain't been on a date and I don't know when, it's
Coffee ain't a
about
thing. Coffee ain't a thing.
don't don't make me come to Georgia.
You don't drink coffee.
Don't
She
make me
drinks coffee. You don't like to
don't don't make me come to Georgia. I ain't with it.
drink. That's not a
It's
good. That's not a good explanation. Yo, honestly. So that'd be the first thing I came up with. You mad? Shit, you don't drink coffee.
you better
Shit,
bring me a tea. Great. Hot chocolate. Bet. Apple cider. Cool. Absolutely the hell not. Excuse me?
so what's entertaining? Hold on, Richard said I must know different women.
You do. I know Reggie. I know somebody who is doing the same. One of my beloved family members, love him to life, has it going on, but it's a conversation with all of them because they all know about each other and they are all okay with that situationship. Now, if that's your cup of tea, drink it. I am saying if I am in a relationship and it's just me and you,
Me
because
and
it's just
you,
me and you,
your brother
not
and
your
your
mama and your
brother.
cousins too, absolutely not. I'm not interested. Like I have put if I put in time and effort and work to get you to be the God-fearing man that you are gonna continue to be, oh, absolutely not. We fighting.
So this is
You you take care of business. You make sure that I am good. You make sure the house is good. Oh, I'm not. Somebody's
but
losing some everything.
there is a component in there where you
There
said the
always
house
is.
you said the
There
house
always is.
house is good. I'm good
House is good.
emotionally.
I'm good.
We
I'm
busting
good. I'm
it down
taken
for
care
a
of.
real busting it down
Hey,
for a real one. Bam, bam, right? Doing all that. Um, the level in which this is good is
you
based
cannot go below the baseline.
it's based off of the user.
Cannot go you cannot
Let-
go below the baseline. We talked about this before. You cannot go below the baseline. But you know what? I'm a different type of woman. I want to go on dates. I'm going to demand it. I'm going to demand time. Look, he left. He left. It was too hot in the house. He couldn't take it. That's a shame. And then half came back. That's a shame. But just know this, if we're in a relationship together and you decide that you want to go below, behind, or without, no, baby, we're not gonna work out. I'm so sorry. We can't even be friends anymore. Poor thing. You can't even figure it out. All right, Reggie, we're gonna take over the show. Now, Reggie, he took control of everything, or I would. I would have run the next clip. Can't even do it. He has control all of it. Isn't that messed up? And he's trying to come back, but he clearly can't because he messed up. He messed up. He said the wrong thing. He trying it one more time.
That was weird.
Well, we don't see you, and I told Reggie that it was basically the computer
It
saying
was
that he
glitch.
wrong, so it kicked him out.
No,
Yep.
it was not. It was computer saying, "Yo, big dog, you wildin' dog." Okay,
Yeah. He's messing up.
so I don't have a camera. Okay.
No, you don't. You should just roll the next clip.
Oh no, I can actually talk more smack since I'm behind the veil.
Behind the veil. Oh my gosh. I told y'all. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm over here with Diddy. Don't do it. Dog, I'm not. I'm a man, dog.
Hmm. You a man. So
Jesus,
since you a man,
talk to me.
what would you need to keep you from entertaining other women that want to make sure that you get your coffee and your muffin every day
What
that
would
you're
it
not
take
supposed to have outside of home?
to not
Yeah.
entertain? To
Yeah.
not entertain. To not.
Yes.
Hmm. That is a good question. I am just a good man.
You might be a good man, but I'm just asking you to answer a question for the average man. How about that? For the man that
Oh,
is not good, the man that is shisty.
Pooh Shiesty. Um, let's see. I can say this behind the veil and I have no evidence. So I'm gonna talk. I I have such a low expectation. My expectation is many baby sharks. Baby shark. Do, 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 do. That's what my expectations are right
Your expectations,
now.
sick of you just for saying that.
Baby shark. Do, 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 do.
We gonna get terminated just for that.
Let's see. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see.
Freddie said he just has to like her for real. What keeps you liking the person?
Honestly, okay, 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 okay. Let's see. I'm really trying to think. That is a good question, ma'am. You get. I need to give you a bell for that one. Hold on, I'll give you an air horn. That's fire. Cause you got me. Um, yeah. I think like her for real is a good one. We know like each other for real. I think I think what I've learned at this big age of 40, going on 41. Hey, birthday Thursday! I'm behind the veil, so I can say whatever I say.
Hmm.
Um, I think just being patient. I think patience and patience and awareness goes a long way for me. That's what I'm learning. I think patience and awareness, cause I don't have to like you for like, and I'm not saying for a long duration of time. But if it's a short spell of I don't rock with you, okay,
Mm-mm.
cool. It is
Mm-mm.
what it is. I don't have to rock with you forever. But
Mm-mm.
as long as we get back to like, we get back
Mm-mm.
to like, then I'm good. But I think, but no, cause it's just a thing. You think about your friendships. Like you're not gonna like everybody forever. You're like, oh, I don't rock with that nigga right now. A month later, yeah, that's my nigga right there. So it's like, don't throw me away. You know what I mean? Don't throw things away. Be patient. Be aware. I think if that's there, everything else could be communicated. Cause case in point, if you're not patient and you're not aware, when I have an issue that comes up that might need a little attention from you specifically, not UK, but I'm saying like you get what I'm saying.
You're a person.
Yeah, your person. If I have an issue that's come up and I need it's something to do just with you, I can't do nothing about it. This is your thing that needs to be done for me, right? Just go with me.
Mm-hmm.
This is your thing that needs to be done for me.
Uh-huh.
If you're patient and aware, once I bring this thing up, it's not gonna be foreign because you kind of saw it. You kind of saw it happening. Whatever it was, you saw it along the way. You saw it. It was not a. This was not a something that just happened yesterday.
They're just choosing to ignore it. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Exactly. And then if you're choosing to ignore it, then that lets me know that you are either not aware and you don't care, or it's just like you're POS. Period. And
Period.
perfect clip. I got a clip for you. I got a clip for you.
Okay.
Somebody talking about some hey. Don't hate me. I look at my inbox.
Oh.
Don't come at me and say hey. Dudes ain't vulnerable. We are.
A lot of y'all are not vulnerable, and a
No,
lot of you guys do not um see a person if they're authentic. You are only attracted to um certain types of women because that keeps your interest, because if you got with a woman that was actually equally yoked for you or with you,
yeah.
you don't know how wouldn't know how to act. You would be bored, I feel like.
You know, that is a good point. I think a lot of us. I wish I could cam up. Now I want to cam up because I want to see. But anyway, I think what happens is not necessarily boredom. I think it's just so foreign. Everybody is every. I feel like a lot of relationships, even the good ones, I think they're operating off of a deficit. Like nobody is fully tuned in to their partner, where it's like, I know 1,000% of where you at, and I know 1,000% of how you react to this. And if you do this, I know that move is probably because something happened over there. Like nobody's fully tuned in to the partner, so I think that's where a lot of issue, at least on my end, like I'll be the first one to tell you, like it'd be hard to tune in. That's another thing. I think it's hard for people to tune in if everybody's a go getter. Somebody has to be a slacker, unfortunately. Somebody,
No, they don't.
somebody got to
Somebody does
be.
not, that there does not have to be a slacker.
What is it then? What it got to be?
Everybody does not have to be a slacker. And we had a conversation before where I said there are going to be times where you're going to give 80%, they're going to give 20%. There are going to be days where you can only give 30%, they're going to give 70%. There might be days you can only give 10%, and they're supposed to be there to give that 90%. It's supposed to be where you can be balanced, but I don't know if the relationships in 2024 even want that. I don't know if they really do. Is that something that people really want? Is to be able to have someone that truly understands where they're at the moment and can help them push past it,
I
or
think
to
that's a
even
good
be at a
idea.
balance.
It's a good idea.
It might be a good idea, but when it's presented to you, are you just going to try to tear down that whole person and situation because you don't feel like it's real or genuine?
I don't
Or
think
would you even let it happen? I know for a fact that a lot of people won't.
I don't think from a dude standpoint, we don't know what that is. It is such a foreign idea. That is like oh for real? Just talking about
Now
that.
you see why I am in where I'm at.
I do. I do. Hold
You
up. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I want to show you. I want to show you this. And then react. Oh, Martha, Lord Jesus.
To me with all registry. Oh, that's
Watch this. Oh, this is the funniest. I watched the whole thing too.
oof.
Where my play button? All right. Jeez Louise. So the Martha Stewart doc is
Hmm.
hella entertaining. Here she is. I don't have no sound.
Okay, so if it doesn't play the sound, I did watch this clip.
Okay.
So basically, she was talking about how her person had cheated and she got called out for cheating, and how the other person knew and they were like, "Oh no." And how then she doubled back and was like, it was this like beautiful man or whatever, and it was just a fling. And I was just like, are you literally sitting over here trying to
That's when I don't trust my girl right there.
downplay
I,
what you did, what he did? Because I'm sure that the man in the documentary said that he started doing what he was doing because of you.
yo, yo, when I tell you that doc was like entertaining, but the thing is, it goes back to the family and how she grew up because she grew up where somewhat the relationships were kind of transactional and didn't really have no weight to it. So
Hmm.
she married the dude to get out of where she was at. As far as like she just married him to get out of the family somewhat. But he had a bag. The husband had a bag. They had a honeymoon for like 30 days overseas. She cheated while she was on the honeymoon.
I know. I saw it.
Girl. But you say he ain't nothing. Okay. You
I
got it.
feel like if a person cheats, they have their own reason behind them cheating. And it's always going to be the fault of the other person in the eyes of whoever's cheating or got cheated on.
Yeah.
And there is no way that you can just say, like, if a man cheats, it's his fault. If a woman cheats, it's his fault. Because that's not exactly the case. I do understand where you're coming from, but that's not it.
So, see what Reggie said?
Hmm.
This is
Who hurt you, Reggie? I'm so
triggering.
sorry. You need a hug.
This is triggering. No, the funny thing is, a lot of a
You
lot
need a
of
hug.
dudes have experienced that, yo. Like
Yeah, a
a
lot of
lot of
people have.
dudes, a lot of dudes, and I don't even think. I think for a large group of fellas, looks is probably like on the. That's probably like the 10th line item on the list when it comes to picking a woman. Like the
Mhm.
looks, like to be ingrained into her culture. making pickle sandwiches. Yo,
Sick of you.
that's I'm telling you, that don't be dudes just be wanting to be with somebody that's gonna do right. And I don't want him to sound like an animal, like she ain't my pet, but like, yo, like nigga, you at the end of the driveway again. Get back in the get back in the grass. Why do you keep walking to the edge of the driveway? All right, car gonna hit you.
You know what? Mm-mm. Absolutely not.
No,
No.
get your ass at the how your ass at the end of the driveway. Look at you. Look at you. What are you doing now?
At the end of the driveway, the dude is gone.
Yeah. This, you know you seen them little dogs. Some little dogs be running to the edge of the street. Oh man. For everybody that's watching this on playback, I'm not calling a woman a dog. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he is.
I want to make sure.
Yes,
You
he
know.
is. He was hurt, so he's just lashing out.
What do you think? What do you think? And we're gonna wrap up because I hate that you're talking to a black screen. It's like the dirt diggler right now. I'm gonna have to do this more often. You should try it. Like just go black and
Hmm.
just talk. But what do you think about the people? I guess the psychologists that say men go from where they go. They go from hurt to pain to anger. Do you agree with that?
I guess in some sense, yes. But I feel like it needs to be another step because after that, could it's like revenge.
Mm. Okay.
Do whatever they can to hurt, whether it is personally or if it is a get back. Like I want to show you how happy I can be with someone who, in my eyes, is better than you.
Mm. I don't know. I don't know that the get back is well. No, the get back. If she did you super dirty, like if she drug you down the sewage drain and like pissed on you, then crapped on you, and you didn't ask for it, then I kind of understand on both sides though. I understand the girl that get in the gym and then she been working it out. She got her thing. She looking like a bag of just butterscotch.
Hmm.
And she go out here and say, "Leah, yeah, I'm her." Right? I like when both sides do it. I think it's spicy. I like when it happens because I think I do feel like there are a group of people that's with the wrong person. That's
Yeah.
one aspect. But I also think there's a group of people that just lack patience and they just on some nigga stuff. And I'm just like,
They
yo,
for the streets.
yeah. And for those people, I love when the get back happens. I love when the get back happens because you like, yeah, you thought you were gonna treat this person like trash and they were gonna be at the bottom of the barrel and they weren't gonna be nobody's pick. But now look at you. Fashion Week, huh? Maybach, sipping champagne and wine, feet up. Yeah, I think that's necessary. I like it. I like when people go there. But if you got the patience, honestly, yo, if I were to talk to any young person about like marriage or dating, I'd say, look, if you ain't got the patience, don't even start. Don't even try.
It is definitely a marathon. It's not a sprint.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Lead with caution and care.
Yep.
And if you can't have any of those things or all of those things, then you might not need to be in it in the first place. Because you're always going to go through different trials and tribulations And you're supposed to be a team to be able to come and get past them and through them because they'll be easier.
Yeah, yeah. I got one last thing for us to end on this, and it was a little fun little thing. I thought it'd be fun to do. I do consider
Okay.
you black. I consider you black, so I think
Good.
you would get this. Let's say I consider you black.
Mm.
Are you black?
Here we
What
go
is,
again.
what is your nationality?
Oh, there you go. There you
Are you
go.
a Kamala? We both black.
I'm sick of you.
I guess we not. I guess we both blackjacks. You better look. You might want to put your camera back on, cause look, they gonna say they in a dark room doing something.
Oh my gosh. You wish. Y'all
Look.
wish. Y'all wish.
All right, look. All right, here it is. I think we might be able to finish this together if we look at it. And this is a fun little trivia. She looked blackish. Which is stupid. All right. Let's see if we can finish these. You might need your glasses for this one. All right. Have you ever seen this before?
I'm not.
All right. All right. Let's see. Raised in a black church. You're gonna enjoy it. All right.
Make
First,
it bigger.
make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? Let me see. I don't know if I can make it bigger. Let me
All
see.
that technology.
Ah, it got smaller. Nope. That's as big as we got. So you can't read it.
Hold on. Let me turn this off
I
so I
might
can
be
see
able to
it
blow
super
it up.
close.
Now I got a spinning wheel.
I'm gonna need you to text it to me so I can see it.
All right. First giving honor to first giving honor to God, who is the what? First of my life. I like to say I'm glad to be in the what? The what? I'm glad to be in the what? See, you ain't black.
I can't even
I,
even see it.
I forgot you on the phone. You got a small screen. All right. It says, I'm glad to be in the house of the Lord. It's supposed to be the house right there. The house of the Lord. One more time. Because he brought me from a what? Where he brought me from? From
End of my
a
life.
mighty long way. Lord Jesus. They could
The presence of the Lord.
I could have been dead in my sleep. But God is what?
Good.
Uh-huh. And
All the time.
yep. Now,
All
so
the time. God is good.
I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna start losing it right there because I don't know it. He is blank over trouble. He is a blank over troubled waters. He is a blank over troubled waters. Uh,
Still
who?
trouble water. He's
Bridge
still.
over. He is a bridge over troubled waters. Okay, yeah, yeah. He is a mother to the motherless and a
List.
father
Father
to the
to the
father.
fatherless. Yeah.
He's a doctor in blank room. He's a doctor in the blank room. I'm lost. I might not be that black.
Hospital.
Reg said, I don't know the rest. That's. I'm gonna start sending these. I'm gonna send stuff like this to you because I thought it was funny and I thought it would be a cool little trivia moment.
Love it.
All right. Well, appreciate you. Thank you for talking to a
Hmm.
black screen.
It
Um,
was my pleasure.
you're awesome. Let's go, Trump.
I am sick. sick of you. Sick of you. Sick of you.
Oh, oh, Jesus. Okay. What if it's a contingency? I love contingencies. What if she's the vice president for what if she's the vice president for Trump? That would be dope. Everybody be mad too. They'd be like, how could she go and do this? Why would she do this?
Not ready to let's go, America. Mm.
Let's go, America. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, I'm gonna probably cut this part of the pod out.
I hope so because heaven.
Ah. Look, if it's spicy though, I'm gonna leave it. If YouTube say, hey man, send them folks some ads. Let's do it. Let's do it. Would you wear a mega hat for $1 million?
In equity?
Equity in what? What would it take? That is a good question. What would it take to get you to wear a MAGA hat? Not just to wear it, to proclaim and be on stage like the rest of them.
$118 million.
That much?
Yeah,
That's a bag.
it is.
118 just for a hat.
You said and proclaim. You
Okay,
damn
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. And proclaim. Okay. Uh, ew.
And
What?
that better be with investments.
Okay. 118?
You heard what I said.
Do you feel like you would be that good of do you,
I
do you
am.
think you would be worth the investment?
I
They want to
am
make
that.
sure
Yes, absolutely.
that you going up there and doing your best work.
Yep, and would be.
So 118, what if they counted you at 28 million? I'm taking it. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not a good example though. 28 M's? Sheesh. Because you're gonna pay taxes on it, that's gonna bring it
Mm-hmm.
down to about
Yep.
they're gonna bring it down about maybe 15. And then
Yeah.
with that growth stock mutual fund about 3 million. Shh. I'm gonna talk to Reggie. We're gonna buy some property in Alabama.
Yeah. It's some property in a lot of different places. What you talking about?
Yeah. Nah, 28 to get it done. Hell, I almost would say one. I don't care.
You
I
can
said,
have it.
look at this cone. Yep, look at me.
Look at me. That's fine. You stand on whatever you believe, and that's what that is. Or you standing on the bag. Either way it go.
Yeah. And then you say, oh, I changed my mind.
I mean, people can speak and say that they're for something and write down that they're actually for something else. So it happens all the time.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about it on the regular pod too, but the fact that you can find out if people been voting.
That is some low down dirty stuff. That is so messed up.
I
Not
love it.
just think about all these people who are married and their wives and or husbands or have not been voting and they were like, "You said you voted the last election.
I never thought about that part. You sneaky link for the vote?
You said you were polling, but clearly this says that you
Oh,
weren't out there doing that. Where were you, Janet?"
okay. I need to get back
Mhm.
on. I need to get back on. That's a funny one. Alright, well, I love it. Yes, we know if I should exactly. Well, alright, we'll holler. It's been real. I'll follow up with you in a second, okay? Reggie
Mhm.
said I put the hat on for 150.
He sure did. He said he put 150K. After taxes, that is not enough, boo. That is not enough.
Why are you laughing?
Exactly. I don't know why Janice lied to her spouse. She was with her sneaky link. That's what Mike said.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we're gonna holler. I'll holler at you in a second.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
Peace.